Hello everyone, it's Dr. Angela Moameka. I am talking to you today about picky eaters, specifically toddlers. So they go through the first year of life and oh my gosh, it was amazing, right? They ate what they needed to eat, especially as they started solid foods. Things went well, they tolerated all their solids well. And then they get to about 15 to 18 months and you're thinking, what's going on? Why are they only eating one thing and only that one thing for a whole week? And then the next week they don't want it, and then the following week they want it, and then it's back and forth and back and forth. Over the last, I would say, 3 to 5 months, I've had a lot of the babies that I started with when I opened the practice turning into toddlers, and we've been having these conversations. And it's such a fun time having a toddler. They're developing, their brains are growing, they're learning so much so fast. But at the same time, it can be challenging for the parent of a toddler who is a picky eater. The advice that I give parents is to really take it easy. It is going to be okay. They are going to evolve out of this stage. But right now, a couple of things are important to remember. The first thing is your toddler doesn't need that many calories. They need anywhere from 800 to about 1300 calories, depending on the day, depending on the child. And they also are really going to prefer to eat things that are presented to them, right? When they are hungry. So you want to make sure that meal times are times when they're hungry, and that in those meal times, you're giving them nutrient-rich, calorie-dense foods. So what does that look like? That looks like 3 nutrient-rich, calorie-rich foods, morning, afternoon, and evening, so breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and then 2 snacks in the morning and in the afternoon that are smaller meals, not calorie dense, and really more about keeping their blood sugar going and keeping their mouths busy, keeping their hands busy, while staying healthy. So a typical day might look like get up in the morning, have your breakfast, in between meals, have some water, have a little snack, have lunch, in between meals, have some water, have a little snack, have dinner, and then some water, and brush your teeth before you go to bed. And of course, brush your teeth in the morning. My pediatric dentist friends would get on me if I didn't mention that. But those meals, in terms of being calorie dense and nutrient rich, what I'm talking about is mixing in proteins, whole grains, and fruits and vegetables. And you really can mix those in however it makes sense for you, but you want those 3 things in each meal for your child. Whatever they eat from their plate is fine. That's okay. You're really looking over the course of the week that they've had a balanced diet. For their snacks, what you want to think about are things that are easy finger foods, about a handful amount. So things like sliced carrots, sliced apples, a little peanut butter, and a sippy cup or a cup of water for them to wash that down. When they're eating their meals, that is the time to give them milk. And you really don't want to go over 16 ounces of milk a day for a toddler. So however you split that between their 3 meals is fine. But have them eat the meal first and then offer them the milk afterwards. And that's the way to make sure that you don't have a child who's presented with food who feels full already and isn't interested in eating that food. Take it easy, enjoy your toddler. Oh my gosh, it's such an amazing time. Read to them, sing with them, point things out as you take walks with them. Listen to them because they have some pretty interesting things to say, even when you don't really understand every other word that they have to say. But that back and forth rally with your toddler is so enjoyable. So enjoy this time, even with your picky eaters. And of course, if you have any questions about your child's tolerance of foods, if they're having issues with taking foods, if they're having allergic reactions with foods, you want to talk to your pediatrician or your child's allergist. And I hope to see you all next time.